Hi everyone, today we're going to find out what happens when, let's say, one fan fails on your water cooler, or even two, or maybe what happens if they all fail. How long do you have before the thing overheats? Will it even overheat at all? Well, that's what we're going to find out today, so let's have a look at these graphs and find out what actually happens. Where can you go and meet hundreds of people just like you, strengthen existing relationships and forge new ones with vendors and distributors, and meet some of the biggest names in the industry, where you can go and see the newest tech and services that you need to make your IT business grow. And there'll be thousands of pounds worth of prizes up for grabs. Then what's more, you'll get that for £1. TechMax 2023 will be on the 23rd of June at Magna Adventure and Science Centre near Meadowhall in Sheffield. This event will be over 4 times larger than last year's event, and this year's event will incorporate a live tech awards, dedicated meeting rooms, demo and interactive areas, and up to 800 other techs just like you. Get registered now at tftmax.com. So down to the test setup first, we're using an Intel 13700K processor. That's an i7 processor and it is renowned to get pretty hot. So we've got like 16 gig of RAM and all the other bits and bobs, but the actual cooler we're using is an Arctic Liquid Freezer 2, and it's a 360mm version, which means it's got 3 fans on it, which are 120mm each. All testing is done on the same machine, disconnected from the internet, blah 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 blah, basically, so everything is the same during every test. So in this first test, we've run the fans at 100% speed. We've tested, obviously, all 3 fans working, just 2 of them, 1 of them. And then we also tested 0 fans running as well to see how long it lasted. But obviously that's not on the graph because this is going to measure time rather than temperature. But as you can see here, the average temperature for 3 fans, that's the bar on the left, got at 56 degrees. And then 3 fans maximum temperature came at 65. And then we tried it with the 2 fans, so you can see there's a bit of increase, about 3 degrees there on the average and max. And again, we tried it with 1 fan, and that was 64 and 74 degrees. So as you can see, there isn't a huge difference. It's only around about 8 degrees difference, which personally I thought it was going to be a lot larger than that. On this next test, we've done basically the same thing again and now set the fan speeds at 50% speed, which is roughly around about 1000 RPM. Now, as you can see here, it's very consistent to the previous test where we were getting 60 degrees and 69 degrees for average and max on 3 fans, and then as soon as you went down to 1 fan, it was 70 degrees and 78 for max. Again, you could potentially run your Intel i7 with only 1 fan running on your water cooler, what usually has 3, and it won't actually cause much of an issue. Again, these tests are over 30 minutes, so again, if you're doing it for an hour, 2 or whatever, the temperature might build up a little bit, but in our testing, it didn't really alter much. After around about 20 minutes, it sort of stabilized around about those temperatures. So on this next test, it was basically the same thing again, but instead of setting the speed of the fans to go at either 100% or 50%, we set it to auto, so they're automatically adjusted depending on the temperature of the CPU. And as you can see again, very similar results yet again. So as you can see, it's very similar actually to when the fans were running at 100%, the actual test results. So it didn't make a huge difference. So in reality, your machine could potentially work fine with 1 fan running. Now, just to finish this up, because people will be asking what happens when obviously all the fans fail. Well, we managed to get the CPU running for around about 8 minutes and 15 seconds before it went into basically overheating mode, or should I say it slows itself down because it's getting too hot, which is called thermal throttling. So there you go. So if you do have a water cooler, you could potentially lose a good proportion of your fans and it'll still be okay. Obviously, it depends on the water cooler. If you've got only a 120mm water cooler, which has got 1 fan on it and that goes, well, you've had it. But potentially, if you've got 2 or 3 fans on there, you could potentially lose 1 or 2 of them without much of an issue. I hope you enjoyed this video, and no, I did. Why not check out one of our other videos by clicking this box up here, or this one just down here. Otherwise, you can give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment below, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.